Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ailey. If you're new, today's video I'm going to be talking about at-home laser hair removal. Does it work? How much do these machines cost? Is it cost effective? What is IPL? A little bit of everything. I'm not going to be focusing on one machine in particular, although I do have one. I've had it for a really long time, and to be honest I don't even know if you can buy them anymore. So I'm just going to talk about the kind of concept itself. So if that's something that you've been thinking about doing, especially with the way things are just now, if we're all going to be stuck in our houses, we can't go out and get waxed, can't go out and get treatments and stuff like that, I thought that this was the perfect time to actually get my finger out and get this video finished. So if that is something that interests you, then just keep watching that. Okay, so I have had this for a little while now. It's the Veet version of this little IPL machine thing. There it is. So it's the Veet infini'silk Pro. Is it there? I'm going to pull out the actual machine. Though I don't think that this is even available for sale anymore, these are pretty standard. Most of these look the same and will operate reasonably the same. So this is what this one looks like. It's like a, you know, one of those phaser machines that they used in Star Trek. That's what it reminds me of. But that is it there. It plugs in at the bottom and plugs into the wall, so it's not like wireless or anything like that. You've got all of your controls on the top here. So you've got the on button and the plus and minus button. Obviously the higher you put the setting, the faster your hair will disappear, will like stop coming through. It's got a little sort of removable doodah up here. Technically I was like, oh, it's fine, this will last me forever, I can just buy new ones of these, but try to get new ones of these now that this is defunct is a total nightmare. But like I say, I've had this for like 5 years and it still works. I've used it intermittently and I have seen the benefits from it, but I decided like a month and a half ago or something like that, maybe even longer, just to get on with it and get it done, because I was supposed to be going on holiday in September to Florida for 3 weeks. Although we have no idea if that's going to happen now. But anyway, I'm still sort of keeping up to it, and I wasn't fake tanning, so I thought that I could do it. But anyway, this is the little machine. Like I say, I'm not focusing on the machine. Most of them look like that, some of them are little. I'll maybe try and find a photo of like the little compact ones. I paid about £500 for mine. Whether or not they're that price, I'll maybe put a few examples of similar things in the description box for you. But generally they are a few £100s. Now that is if you compare it to going to an actual salon or a place to get it done, then you know, over the span of it, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So technically IPL is intense pulse light. The pulse of light comes out, I'll show you a demonstration of me using it as well, but essentially what you do is you put it against your skin and an intense pulse of light, a big flash of light comes out, and what happens is your hair absorbs that and it destroys the follicle. It's kind of like a little electric shock for it almost, but it doesn't do it immediately. It will damage the follicle over time. So prolonged use of this will actually stop your hair growing eventually. It doesn't claim to be permanent, I don't think, because it technically isn't permanent. Your hair can come back, but it is a semi-permanent type thing. So I mean, it could not come back, but they can't promise that it won't come back. So a little bit of what IPL is, or about how it works. So essentially it's kind of annoying, but it's just the technology. You have to have reasonably fair skin against reasonably dark hair. So dark skin and dark hair doesn't work, and light skin and light hair doesn't work. So there's a kind of very specific range of skin tones and hair colors that can use this. I have reasonably fair skin with very dark hair, like the hair on my body is black because the hair on my head is black. So but if you think about it, like all the kind of like light hairs on your face, it wouldn't actually work because there's no pigment for them to absorb the light. You know, like if you're outside and the sun's shining and you've got a white wall and a black wall, if you touch the black wall, it's going to be hotter than the white wall because the dark color absorbs the heat energy, kind of like that. I hope that makes sense, but that is what you've got to be able to do. So if I fake tan and my skin is darker, then this won't work, because what happens is your skin color then absorbs it as well. So it's not that it necessarily wouldn't work, it can burn your skin. I accidentally put it over my tattoo once, and it was only over the tiniest little bit, and it actually burnt me. It was flipping sore. So yeah, you can't do it over tattoos. Any dark pigmented area of your body. Even like if you've got moles and stuff like that, I wouldn't do it over the top of them, just kind of go around them and avoid it. So like I say, I've got sort of like a little demo. I've got a couple of photos of what my hair is like now. There are little patches on my legs that still grow, but there are other patches that don't have any hair at all. I actually purposefully left my hair to grow on my legs so that I could show you guys a little bit of a difference, because it's kind of hard to show you hair not growing in, if you know what I mean. It's like you've got to show the little bits that still are growing in. I've got a patch on the back of my leg which still fully grows in, and I think it's because I keep missing it. So the last time I did it, I made sure that I got that area. But you can see the difference. It is quite wild. My underarms generally, they slow down, but they haven't stopped growing yet. It's because I don't, you know, I've waxed my legs for a long time, and I think that the follicles are weaker anyway, and I think that just the hair under there is just a lot stronger. It's going to take a longer time for them to stop coming through. I've just realised that I sound really nasally. I swear I'm not sick. I think it's just like we've been cooped up in the house and stuff like that. I'm getting a wee bit like bunged up, but yeah, no, I'm not sick, don't worry. Basically what you do is you use this machine every couple of weeks. I started using it every week because I think that it's just not working as well as it used to work. So I used it once a week for 3 weeks, and then now I use it every 2 weeks, and then I'll go down to sort of every month, you know, sort of thing. So I mean, it comes with a booklet that basically will explain all of the things that you need to know. So there, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a little sort of skin tone guide there. So you've got, you know, skin tones all the way down to dark skin tones that can't use it. So I mean, I probably with a fake tan I would be able to use it, but I just don't like the idea of accidentally burning myself. It does have a skin colour sensor in it, this one. A lot of them will have that, so you can put it on and you can see. But here it says if you are white and your hair colour is black, dark brown, or really dark blonde, or like light brown, you're okay. If you've got white, grey, red, or light blonde hair, it won't work. If you've got a more beige skin tone, everything is the same. Light brown, everything is the same. Mid to brown, everything is the same. Dark brown and black skin tone, it says you can't use it at all. So it's, you know, you can use, there's more give in the hair colour, I think, than there is the skin colour. But really you just have to sort of see if you match up. Obviously it's just how the technology works. I think you can still get laser, like true laser hair removal, no matter what your skin tone or hair colour. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that that's true. Obviously any skin tone and hair colour can wax, etc, etc. So it gives you all of the sort of, you know, different things that you need to know, and it will give you a schedule of when you can use it. So basically it says here, removal plan during your full hair growth cycle. Treatments 1 to 4 plan 2 weeks apart, 5 to 7 4 weeks apart, and 8 plus just treat as needed until like you get your results. So I basically switched it out and went for treatments 1 to 4 1 week apart, and then from 4 I went to 2 weeks of 3 weeks apart, 4 weeks apart. You will find that every machine will have different recommendations. Just follow whichever, you'll get a wee book with whatever machine you get, and just follow those recommended guidelines. So yeah, I mean, there's not an awful lot to it. Like I say, they work. Obviously you do need to keep on top of it. You need to make sure that you're doing it when it says to do it. If you look at the little window on it, it's quite small. So if you can imagine, I think I've got a video of this already, but if you can imagine covering the surface area and doing it, it takes quite a long time, so you need to be quite patient. I will sit and I will do my legs, my bikini line, my underarms, and my arms all in one sitting, and your arms actually physically hurt after it, your back hurts after it, but I know that if I don't do it all in a one-hour, I just won't do it. So it takes a wee bit of time. You do need to get sort of like, I don't know, sit and watch something while you're doing it, like a TV program or something like that, and it totally helps. But like I say, it does work. If you're disciplined with it, it does actually work. Like I say, I've had mine for a really long time. I'm just so not disciplined. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions or anything like that, leave them down in the comment section below. I can't speak for other brands, but I do like this one. I don't know if they have an upgraded version of this that they're selling now. I'll leave it in the description box if they do. If not, I'll leave alternatives that I've looked at and I think would be up to sort of like the same standards. I don't think that these ones are any better than the little compact ones. I just think that the technology is maybe smaller or something like that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, I would love if you would give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, especially at this time. It totally will hopefully help. Give smaller creators a wee share here and there, a wee thumbs up. I think it'll do us the world of good. But apart from that, yeah, hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any recommendations, leave them in the comment section below as well. Bye!